All right, stop number 3, Sportsman Warehouse. Let's go see what they got to offer for shad fishing. Well, as soon as you walk in the door, they've already got stuff for you to use. Here you go. Here's, again, big bite with the skirts, jig skirts with the jigs. And you got some that are already pre-rigged. All right, there you go. All right, you've got all these kind. You can use any one of these jigs, any one of these, okay? And $2. All right, so I don't know which one's $2. Probably the pre-rigged one's not. Probably these. So you'll have to buy your own jig heads. All right, and then here they got the pre-rigged ones. Oh, look here. Yep, look at there. Already got pre-rigged ones. So you wouldn't even have to even get your jig head. You could just come here and buy them already pre-rigged and be set to go for your plastics. They have a clearance bin, all that for $5.23. You could buy just that right there and you'd be set for shad fishing for the whole year. Look at that. Look at that. Any one of these, okay? Any one of these are perfect. All right, and you would not have to buy any other plastic for the rest of your the shad season, and maybe even next year. Now, if you do decide to buy your own jig heads and to mix and match them with different plastic jigs, I suggest that you either go with the 1/16 or the 1/8, and probably don't want to go any smaller or any bigger than that. And probably the 1/16 is going to be your best bet, because that's going to be your trailer. You don't need a heavy weight there. You need your spoon to get your line out there, and this to trail behind. And so, but if I were going to go, I would definitely go either pink, chartreuse, or some kind of bright orange or red. But anyway, that's what I normally fish with. That's what I try to do. I like to buy my own jig heads and switch them in and out and try different combinations and see if there's something that maybe they're biting better than they have earlier. Because the funny thing about shad fishing is you'll just be catching one after another, and then all of a sudden it'll just stop. You'll be like, what the heck's going on? And I'll be honest with you, I'm not an expert enough to tell you if the schools are separated or out or what, but I know, like any other fisherman, I go, well, let's change the color, change the jig head, change the color, and boom, all of a sudden you start catching again. So, I don't know what it is, I don't know why, but that seems to do it. So I like to have different assortments of colors. Last year, white with the red or orange jig heads just seemed to do the best for me last year. Anyway, hope everybody has a great fishing time, and hope you get a chance to go out and do some shad fishing. All right, so this is actually what I was looking for when I came here. So you can see this is a box of spoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 of them, 1/4 size, exactly what I fish with, for $11. So for a little over $2 a piece, I now have 5 spoons, whereas I bought a pack of 3 Castmasters for the same price. So you can buy 5 knockoffs, or you can buy the Castmaster, 3 of them, for the same price. Matter of fact, the 3 actually cost $1 more. So this is why I come to Sportsman Warehouse. They have some good product that's not name brand. I don't know who this particular brand is, but obviously I guess it goes to the Sportsman warehouse deal. I guess they must have some kind of sponsorship with them or something, or they know them from maybe where they originate from. I'm not really sure, but this is why I come to Sportsman Warehouse. They have much more selection. They give you an opportunity to find brands that don't cost as much. And a lot of times, like I said, when I first came in the store, they got a bunch of stuff on sale. You can't go wrong. If you're a fisherman in Fredericksburg, come to Sportsman Warehouse and check them out. And so here you go. This is what I'm going to buy today.